Welcome students. Now we are going to discuss module number 2 and its part 1. It is HTML and CSS, hypertext markup language and the cascading style sheets. So let us begin. What is HTML? HTML is the language for describing web pages. It stands for hypertext markup language. A markup language is what? It is a set of tags. These tags are called markup tags. The tags describe the document content. HTML documents contain HTML tags and a plain text. It is so simple that anybody can easily learn it. And its use is also totally free of cost, available on the internet. You just need a notepad and a browser like a Netscape Navigator or a Google Chrome Navigator, and you can easily do the HTML language. HTML documents are also called as web pages. And HTML markup tags are usually called HTML tags. They are not called markup tags, they are basically called the HTML tags. HTML tags are keywords and they are used with angle brackets. Whenever we have to write any tag, 90% tags they start with the lesser sign and they end with the greater sign. Tags usually come in pairs. Image tag and break tag and another 2-3 tags are there which do not come in pair. Otherwise, all the tags start with this one, and when they end, they end with the slash and the symbol. The first tag in the pair is called the start tag, and the second tag, this second tag is called the end tag. The end tag is written with like the start tag, but with a forward slash before the tag name. Start tag is also called the opening tag, and the end tag is also called the closing tag. HTML tags and HTML elements are often used to describe the same thing. So this is an HTML element or an HTML tag. This is for writing a paragraph. It is not important that you write only this is a paragraph. You can write 6-7 sentences or as many sentences as you want. They will be displayed on your web page. Now coming to the web browsers. The purpose of the web browser, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Netscape Navigator, Firefox, Safari, is to read the HTML documents and display them as web pages. The browser does not display the HTML tags. Those HTML tags which you write in your notepad or in any other Dreamweaver you can use, or other things are also available, but it will not display those tags. But tags are used to determine how the content of HTML page is presented or displayed to the user. Now coming to the HTML page structure, it has first of all any program which we start with HTML, usually we start with the HTML tag, and when we end it with the forward slash and an HTML tag. In between lies the head and the body part. First of all we will write the head part. Head part usually contains the title, and second is the body part. There are 6 headings to represent the data, so it will H1 will represent this data in a bigger font size. Paragraph you can write any number of lines, and another paragraph you can write any number of lines. And this is how the format of a basic HTML page. HTML editor, we can use the Notepad is the most popular one. Then you can use Coffee Cup HTML editor, Microsoft Expression Web, you can use Abode Dreamweaver. All these editors are called HTML editor. And most simplest one is the Notepad. HTML headings. So what is a HTML heading? Headings are available from H1 to H6. The size of H1 is the highest and the size of H6 is the smallest. Just write this simple program in your notepad in your computer and then save that file as .html. Don't save it as any other format. Just save that file as .html, and then it will appear in the browser form on your desktop or wherever, on whichever location you save it. When you open it, you can see the result. This will have the largest font size and H6 is going to have the smallest font size. So paragraphs, HTML paragraphs, you can define any number of lines using the paragraph. I can define 10 paragraphs in a single HTML page and I can write any number of lines using the p tag, which is a paragraph type. Then if we want to hyperlink our HTML link, then we have to use a hrefs. Hrefs is our attribute, and here I have displayed this result. Now on my output, what will come in the output page? www.google.com. You can try for any other thing as well. You can use yahoo.com, rediff.com. So it's www.google.com, and when you will click, www.google.com page will open next. Then HTML image. Yes, you can attach images. Supposing I have a rose image on my PC, or you can use your own image also. So I can change the width and the height according to my choice, and this image will be displayed on the screen using the image tag. Now image does not have an end tag. Break does not have any end tag. Image also does not have any ending tag. Next comes the HTML element. HTML documents are defined by HTML elements. An element is what? Element is everything from the start tag to the end tag. The start tag, as I have already told you, is called the opening tag, and end tag is called the closing tag. So this is the element content, and this is the end tag. Hrefs is used for hyperlinking. Break, it does not have an end tag, and break means that now we move on to the next line. We don't want the data to continuously appear in a single line. Then we use the break tag to appear the data in the next line. So this is an example. This is a comment. When you use an exclamation mark along with this, then this becomes a comment. HTML is used to start the page. In this program, we are not writing any head, and we are just mentioning the body part. The output will be, this is my first paragraph. This will be displayed on the page. So empty HTML elements. Elements which contain no content, and the best example is break. Break means, like I am writing, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. Teacher. And we can write something else. But I want the next line to appear on the, not to appear continuously, but appear upon the next line. Then I will use a break here. Then I will write down, I am teaching B Pharma students. So supposing I am writing B Pharma here. So I am a teacher, I am teaching B Pharma students. This should appear in the next line. For that I will use a break. Otherwise, if you continuously keep on writing, everything will appear in the continuous form on the web page, which is not so good to look at. Next, HR tag is used to create a horizontal. Whenever I want to draw a horizontal line, what am I going to do? I will use the HR tag. So how will our output appear? P tags won't come. This is a paragraph, then there will be a line, this will be a paragraph, and then there is a line. So these two lines will come in between, these two horizontal lines will come in between our output. So therefore that we use the HR tag. Then how can we insert comments? I have already told you, we have to use an exclamation mark along with this starting tag. So this is a comment, and 2 times dash, and dash dash and greater sign. So this is a comment. Break tag. Break tag is used when we want to move to the next line. This is a paragraph with line break. So this will come in first line. A para will come in second line. Graph with line breaks will come in third line. And gear element does not have any end tag. Image does not have any end tag. So these are the various tags which you can use for formatting. Bold, emphasis, bold will make the data appear bold, italics, then it will appear, the data will appear smaller in size. Strong means we are going to define some important text. Sub means subscript, that means writing in the base. Super means that X care. If I have to write X care, so that is called superscript. When I have to insert some data, I can use INS. If I want to delete, then I use del. And if I use to mark, I want to mark the data, I will use mark. There are many other options also available, because this is just the basics of HTML, so I am discussing only this much for formatting. Then comes a title tag. It will define the name of the page. It will define the title of the document or name of the page. It defines the title in the browser bar, and it provides a title for the display page, and it displays the title for the page in search engine result. When we go to Google and I say I want to open Yahoo, there come Yahoo, open yahoo.com. Similarly, we will give some title to our page, and when somebody will search for that particular page, then our page will be recognized by using the title tag. Then comes a style tag. This style tag is basically used along with CSS, cascading style sheet. Sometimes we don't want to, if the program is too long and we don't want to repeat the same thing again and again, then we can use the style tag. Body, that means color has to be yellow, so it will be completely defined for that particular data, where we want the data to be yellow and the paragraph color to be blue. The HTML styling with CSS was introduced along with HTML4 to provide the style, better way styling to the HTML elements. So we use a style attribute in the head section. Otherwise, all the formatting is done in the body section. But with style, you can use the formatting part in the body section. Or we can use the external CSS file to style our program. So tables, for defining the tables, we use the table tag. The table is divided into rows. The table is divided into columns. Sometimes we want to define some format in this form. So these tables are defined using the tr tag. Tr is for rows, and row is divided into cells with the help of tt tag. So this is a small example for defining the table format. In the thank you. Today we have done just the basics of HTML and CSS, and in the next video we will discuss about the database, MSSS and pharmacy drug database. In case of any doubts or in any case of any queries, you can always drop me an email at diptibharadwajcsc@gmail.com. Thank you.